So the lockdown continues, and we still are watching films, lots of them. But of course, the thing has changed that now you can't see them in the theaters, you're seeing them on your TV screen. I have a nice big screen, and when I have time, I watch selected films. Always nice to know from somebody whom you rely on what they think of the films. I think something, and I'm very pleased when my daughter Antara thinks like me. Often we don't. But a film has just come, which I've seen. The character I know. This is a very interesting thing, so I was drawn to it anyhow in the recent release by Amazon of Shakuntala Devi. Strangely enough, even my daughter knew, perhaps not as well as me. So Shakuntala Devi was a lady whom I came across when I was doing my own TV shows. I interviewed her, I filmed her, we became friends. She came, stayed at my home, and I visited her in London, and I was interested to see this film made on her life as to how it has been treated. So, straight off, it's an interesting film. It gives you many dimensions of her life, and very well played by Vidya Balan. There are moments in Vidya Balan's performance which really stand out, and her bright eyes and her twinkling intellect is what Shakuntala Devi was. But through the entire film, I kept wondering how much of this is fact and how much of this is fiction. Because I could not relate to her being, having such a happy ending. My knowledge of Shakuntala Devi when I used to meet her was that she was a very lonely person. And she was estranged from her daughter. Did she ever come back to her? Did it happen like this? Were there court actions? Can't say. I haven't gone into the details. But you are also not interested in the details because you're going to watch this as a film, not as a character. But I watched it because I knew the character. So I liked it. I felt that it did capture the feisty, feeling of Shakuntala Devi as a single woman fighting to keep herself alive, survive in a tough world. And she did that very successfully. But I must tell you one thing, from what I know, and I can forgive it if it's a commercial film, fine. But what I know, Shakuntala Devi in the last days was not doing any mathematical work. She was only doing astrological predictions because that's the only thing she could earn any money from. That whole mathematical genius thing, that whole atmosphere, people to support her and make events of it, I don't think that was happening in the last 5-10 years of her life. Irrespective of that, interesting film. What I didn't like, some very nice songs, by the way. Very interesting, lilting kind of music. I recommend the songs to you, certainly. Very well picturized. I didn't like the structure of the film, which kept on moving from one time frame to another time frame. Maybe it's one old-fashioned kind of a thing. But I feel that every time you break a time zone and go into a different time zone suddenly, it's a break in your storytelling. I get out of the film and I have to think, oh, I'm watching a film. Whereas when you get absorbed into the story, you forget you're watching a film, you're just hearing a story. This is what I feel. There was a kind of intellectual element about this film, which might be nice in a film festival, but for actually engaging me continuously, there were too many. I think I can take 2 or 3 time jumps, but when they become 8 or 10 of time jumps, I get confused. And I wonder what the point of all those time jumps were. Could you not create a storyline? It is part of your story. Therefore, it's a stylistic approach, which is up to those who like that style. I don't. But apart from Vidya, I think some very nice characterization from her silent mother to her, domineering father, to a very nice role played by her daughter. Somehow she kept reminding me of a young Ratna Pathak Shah when I saw her on screen. And of course, Amit Saad did a very, very pleasant and a very fine role opposite her as a reasonable young husband. So, all in all, you want to ask me, I would say, go for it, see this film. see this film because it shows you how a woman from completely rural and poor background made it and became the world's well-known human computer. What I couldn't understand was, why did you not go into how she used to actually find out what the solution was? She had some ideas. Maybe the others couldn't find out. Maybe you could not ever diagnose it from the point of view of a scientific explanation. Maybe it goes beyond that. What was Shakuntala Devi's take on it? How did she make those fabulous calculations? Was it sleight of hand or was it some kind of serendipity? I would be very interested to know, because kind of a film on mathematical genius. Something similar I saw, of course, in a film which is a big budget film called Beautiful Minds. And what a beautiful depiction of a completely, genius of a mind. I think Shakuntala Devi had that. I feel the film touched upon it. It created vignettes of interesting circumstances, but could not succeed in linking them into a powerful whole which convinced me or connected with me. Yet, I would say, from the point of view of a proud Indian, see it. It's a very interesting story, and if it stimulates you to find out more about her, it would have served its purpose. You watch it. I would give Shakuntala Devi as a film 5 out of 10. I would give Vidya Balan, because her accent used to come and go, maybe 7 out of 10. And I would give her daughter, actually, who played the role, 8 out of 10. Not a bad score, don't you think? Have a look.